Oh yeah, oh yeah. The most important thing is to, if the agent is sending an offer and not following up, you gotta be crazy in 2021 not do that. Sometimes I even sell a house and I get an offer. I don't hear from that agent. He's not like, come on, you're not existing. I want you to follow up with me. If I'm a listing agent and I'm selling a house, I want you to text me, call me. That shows that you really feel that motivation from your client, and you're trying to let me know that this buyer is solid. Sometimes deals falls apart, and when you're a listing agent, you represent the seller. That's the last thing you want. That's the last thing you want, the contract fall apart, because now the seller thinks that his agent or her agent is not doing a good job. He doesn't know how to pick the buyer. So I kind of want somebody to keep following up, call me, message me, tell me that you're the best buyer. So that's what I'm doing when I'm representing the buyer. And that's what I'm teaching, my agents that joined my office. We got to be all over this listing agent just to get it. And sometimes I would ask the buyer, on a scale from 0 to 100, how bad you want a house. Sometimes they want to just try, and I keep telling the listing agent this is the best buyer, and the buyer's like, I feel like I don't want this house anymore. Then, I want to ask the buyer, like, how bad do you want the house? If you're like 100%, I really need to get it, then I'm going to work. And sometimes it's like, I want to try, then okay, I'll just send an offer and just leave it at that. If that's what we're gonna do.
It's pretty clear that you're diligent on following up and going to bat for your clients. Let's move to the seller side while we're on this, because you're obviously representing many sellers as well. Um, how do you? I assume you have a similar communication strategy with your sellers, but I've always found this process of selling your home to be confusing. It can be stressful. I remember the first time I sold a house, I didn't know what to do. I'm relying solely on this person that I didn't know, and I probably didn't ask the right question. So, I mean, what advice would you give, or what should a seller be doing um, when they're looking for a broker?
Probably first thing, if I was looking for a broker knowing the business now, I would probably find someone I feel comfortable with, number one, and somebody who is available. That's important because when the seller goes for sale, he's in the, or it's dark. They don't know what's going on behind the MLS, how much is activity. You kind of want somebody who would be giving you feedbacks a lot, available on the phone, and also somebody who would generally build a business on relationships. It's important because some agents would be like, okay, I'm making 5 grand on this sale. I put in so much this amount of time into it, and I should be done here. Let the MLS do the work. At 9 o'clock I'm not picking up the phone, and well, then another agent is like, I'm losing money here, but then if I sell this house, client's interested, I'll get more relationships from this guy, and then that's probably the agent I would focus in if I was the seller.
Mm-hmm.
I would find somebody available that I can call anytime, or even though I'm not calling, he's calling first or she's calling first and giving me feedbacks. If the house is sitting right now, it's a little bit different game. The house is not sitting on the market; they sell fast, and now the seller needs somebody who can first educate them which offer is, if we're talking about multiple offers, which offer is the best, and also be able to follow up with the buyer's lender to make sure that the pre-approval or cash offer or proof of funds and stuff like that is legit, and be able to also handle the inspection negotiations just actively, not just let the attorney handle it. Let the attorneys do the letter exchanges, but just be active and protect your seller for not being on the contract for too long, and then the buyer kills it, and then you have to go back on the market. Sometimes you have to be active, even if the buyer gonna kill the deal, you're gonna know it faster and just move to another buyer, so they're still there. They haven't found the next house, because sometimes you have multiple offers, you pick one buyer, and then you're dragging, you're negotiating the inspection stuff, and then it falls apart. Oh, you go back to the list, you go, oh, who was the number two? Oh, that one already found the house. The third one, no, found the house. Okay, now we have to go back, we have to find a new list. Then you have to move it fast, and that's kind of an agent. The good agent is supposed to do that. They have to follow up with the buyers, and buyer's agent fast. So hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Please follow us here, and if you'd like to watch the full episode, please go to our YouTube channel and follow us there.